Good morning, everyone. The research I will present today is Wisconsin Mobility as a Service. We explore methods to improve public mobility on the future social, economic, and technological changes to connect Wisconsin of tomorrow. This research was conducted by a team from University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. My name is Xinyu, assistant professor from Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at UW-Milwaukee. I was the project investigator. We also have Dr. Edward Beimborn serving as the project advisor, who is a professor emeritus at UW-Milwaukee. The goal of this research is to explore the potential of a new mobility solution, mobility as a service, to deal with social, economic, and technological changes in Wisconsin. The overall procedure for this research is composed of 3 phases. Phase 1, background analysis, which explored social demographic, economic, and technological changes. Phase 2, problem identification. We try to identify critical issues for implementing mobility as a service. And Phase 3, strategy development, which developed potential strategies responding to the problems identified in Phase 2. Each phase began with preliminary thoughts through our investigation and followed by an advisory committee meeting to review and discuss the generated results. Our committee members, including the representatives from the state government, the Regional Planning Commission, the statewide Public Transportation Association, and some local transportation service providers from different geographic settings. So the first question is, what is mobility as a service? Mobility as a service, sometimes we call it MaaS, is an emergent concept for transportation and mobility innovations in recent years. MaaS is an on-demand, real-time platform that can include any combination of different transportation modes through a unified gateway that creates and manages trips, which users can pay for with a single account. MaaS not only can benefit individual travelers, but also can make a lasting impact on our cities and communities. Since its introduction, MaaS has been extended to many large cities all over the world as a potential solution to ease traffic congestion. However, there has been little discussion of how it might apply to the places like Wisconsin, where the vast majority are small urban and rural areas. Therefore, this study aims to explore the potential of implementing MaaS in Wisconsin by first identifying critical issues. We have classified those critical issues into different stages to be considered: concept development, policy and planning, and implementation. We will go over them one by one. The first issue is aging population. According to the study by Wisconsin Department of Administration, the number of old adults in Wisconsin will be doubled in the next 2 decades. At the same time, northern counties, where are the most rural areas in the state, is projected to see the most dramatic aging population shift. The second issue is lack of transport travel experience. From the statewide map of Wisconsin public transit systems, most fixed route transit systems are in urbanized areas, such as Milwaukee and Madison. However, the vast majority areas, which are suburban and rural communities, have little access to fixed route transit, but more chances to use shared ride taxi. The third issue is limited smartphone service availability. This map shows the percentage of households with smartphones in a county-level data of Wisconsin. We can compare with urbanized areas, most of small urban and rural areas exhibit lower smartphone usage, especially in very remote rural areas. The fourth issue is regarding service planning and design. Many Wisconsin residents need to travel across county borders to reach their job destinations, healthcare providers, and other activities. However, since funding is often from county sources, most public transportation services are limited to county borders. On the other hand, funding is also a primary concern because of local governments in Wisconsin have limited funding resources to support transportation services. In addition, many local elected officials do not have experience of using public transit. Therefore, they may be very conservative about investment on new transportation technology with unknown experience. As a result of funding limitations, service providers face great challenges in staff shortage, limited service capacity, and limited technical capabilities. Now, to deal with these 8 issues, the following key strategies were developed, including collaboration between stakeholders, tailored service packages, user interface design, and pilot projects. The first, and maybe the most important strategy, is collaboration among different stakeholders. In this strategy, we recommend local governments, public and private public service transportation service providers to establish public-private partnership and develop ad hoc funding programs to satisfy special groups such as old adults. And we also can create cross-county boundary agreements for service bundling. Tailored service package is also very important as mass is capable of providing personalized trips for users. To address the issue we identified before, we can target the Asian population and deal with travelers who lack of public transit experience in small urban and rural areas. In addition, the new mobility platform should understand the importance of the user-friendly interface design, as old adults or people with disabilities might have difficulties with vision, hearing, mobility, or cognition. Besides, the development of telephone customer service and a website would be very necessary for those with no smartphone availability issues. Last but not least, because a great number of barriers and concerns exist in small urban and rural areas of Wisconsin, the establishment of pilot projects could be a potential strategy to address all of those issues we mentioned previously. By doing so, we can investigate travel needs from potential customers, identify essential mass components to be implemented in Wisconsin, and conducted a follow-up surveys to test the effectiveness of mass service in small urban and rural areas. In summary, by conducting this study, we would recommend the following policy implications for Wisconsin decision makers, including improved information systems for public transport, more funding allocations to build up efficient public transportation systems, better coordination between public and private transportation service providers, and improved mobility for underserved population in small urban and rural areas, such as old adults, people with disabilities, and travelers with low smartphone usage. At last, we would like to thank Thompson Center on Public Leadership for sponsoring this research. Since this project was completed, we have made the following achievements. In 2019, we have developed a pilot math system for campus travelers and won the final winner award for Foxconn Smart City competition. In 2020, we have received a new grant from WSTAT and Federal Transit Administration to understand the mobility needs for all adults in Wisconsin. We have also published the research findings from this project in AC Journal of Urban Planning and Development recently. If you are interested with our research, please download the full report from the link here. You can also reach me out by sending email to yu22@uwm.edu should you have any questions or comments. Thank you for your time and attention.